Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Lazy Lounge Podcast. I'm here with your boy, Larry here. I'm your host with the most, the Cap. We're here today. We're trying this new podcast thing. It's something a little fun. We're kicked back on literally on my couch in my apartment making this podcast.
I am the captain now.
Oh, are you? Okay. I guess I'm not the captain.
Oh, no.
I think the dog's actually the captain because she's sitting here looking at me like, hey, can I have a snack? But really, guys,
The answer is no.
The answer is no. That's right. So anyway, guys, so we're looking to talk about some fun stuff today. We're going to try this podcast. It's going to be probably once, twice a week, maybe. We'll see what happens.
Hopefully.
We'll see.
If life cooperates.
If life cooperates, yeah, we have real jobs. We're both,
Employed gainfully.
yeah, we'll go with that. Employed gainfully is a good way to put it. So anyway, some things we're talking about today. I guess we'll get right into it. We have no sponsors, so I can't plug any sponsors or anything. Oh, I guess we have a YouTube channel.
Our sponsor today is The Will to Live.
The Will to Live sounds great. What's plug anything? Larry, do you have anything you want to plug? Larry, do you have anything you want to plug today? That's a no. Cool.
Yeah, that's a
no. I'm gonna plug my my own YouTube channel because I got nothing better to do with my life right now. We're in the process of making a YouTube channel. This will go up on I guess it'll go up on my channel and the co-op channel, right?
Why not?
Why not? Yeah. So Innatics, Innaticis. I drop a bunch of content there. Crash Team Racing, Call of Duty, some Minecraft here and there. We're working on that still. What else do I put on that thing? Anything? Some sports stuff. If I'm really feeling frisky, probably gonna do some. We're gonna do some Madden stuff, I think, on our combined channel. But yeah. So what? Larry, what's the first topic we're gonna go over today?
Well, both things are something that we're both passionate about. New games that are coming out this year and possibly next year as well.
Oh man. Oh, that's speaking of new games. Let's talk about literally. We made a list of games here, and let's talk about Call of Duty Mobile, since Call of Duty's been a big thing in the past. I don't know, 12, 15 years. I don't know how long Call of Duty been out for. 10 years at least.
If I recall, for the last at least 10 years, there's been a new Call of Duty every year.
Yeah. So I mean, there's Call of Duty Mobile just came out, and I can tell you right now, I have it on my phone. It's actually not too bad.
So, explain to me how this works, because when you say Call of Duty Mobile, it leads me to believe almost like the Fortnite and PUBG thing, where they've brought it to mobile. And
it's not as good.
I feel like the human race has suffered for it.
I think that they've done a better job with the Call of Duty Mobile, just for the sole fact that it plays like an actual shooter. And I just dropped the microphone like a dumbass. It's fine. No,
it's fine. Everything's fine.
It's fine. No,
is it?
Yeah, I mean it is. It plays like a Call of Duty game on mobile, but it's a lot smoother than Fortnite is. I'll definitely say that. I got 10 kills. I think it's pretty good for someone who's not great at handheld games. Okay, I can't say I'm bad at handheld games. I just play a lot of Pokemon. Yeah, I'd say so. Also, something else about my channel.
Oh, you play the Pokemans?
Oh, yeah, I sure do. Yeah, I mean, that's all I have to say about that. I mean, I think it's a lot better, per se. But what else? Oh, Ghost Recon comes out today.
I will say one thing about mobile games. Now, is it free?
Yeah, it's free. It's absolutely free.
I don't know. I feel like free can be good when done correctly, but I have a bad experience with mobile games where it just comes to the point where it's so unplayable due to the ads and the microtransactions that I end up uninstalling it.
That's fair. There's not many microtransactions at all in this game yet.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
That's yeah.
Let's talk about, since we're on the Call of Duty topic. Let's just jump topics for 1 second. Ghost Recon Breakpoint came out today. Been watching a lot of stuff on that. It looks really good. I was playing Ghost Recon back in the day on the PlayStation. I think it was a great game. Honestly, there's a 4-player co-op mode that could be absolutely worth it. I feel like, I don't know. I mean, I feel like there should be more to it other than 4-player co-op and campaign. I think there's a multiplayer. I don't know. I haven't really looked. It looks pretty good. But I mean, other than that, I think that
Oh crap! There's a new ukulele coming out this month.
Oh my god, please kill yourself.
Hey, I mean,
Where is it?
for an indie developer? I mean, good for them. Yeah, it's a.
That's true. It's coming out for all consoles and PC. So
What was it? It was either a Banjo Kazooie or Ratchet and Clank clone.
probably Ratchet and
But,
Clank clone, probably knowing them.
But I mean, for an independent developer that's doing their own thing, good for them.
That's true. What else? The Witcher 3
Again,
Wild Hunt again, the complete edition for the Switch. So now it's coming to the Switch, which I have a Switch, an Xbox One.
The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt Complete Edition for the Switch.
I might,
Part 2, The Empire Strikes Back, Electric Boogaloo.
right. I might consider getting that for my Switch. I don't know. I play a lot of Smash Bros, so it's kind of hard. What else?
Is there a new Plants vs. Zombies?
Yes, Battle for Neighborville looks really good. There's a trailer came out for it like last week. It looks crazy. It's
What?
definitely crazy, dude. It's a lot better. It's more open.
So is it okay?
It's still third person shooter.
Oh, okay.
like
So
Fortnite,
this is going down the Garden Warfare path, not the original Plants vs. Zombies Tower Defense.
Correct.
Fair
So
enough.
what else? Oh, WWE 2K20 is coming out. I'll probably maybe get that depending. I play a lot of wrestling games. I've been playing since SmackDown vs. Raw. Hey, if you like SmackDown vs. Raw, tell me in the comments which one's the best one. I think 06 and 07 were the best. But then again, I'm not a big. I haven't been a big fan of the 2K versions.
Oh, hang on. Since I brought up indie games, apparently, Return of the Obra Dinn is going to be coming out October 18th. Now, I want you to play the original with me. It's an indie game. It's completely in black and white, and apparently your dog's being an idiot.
Yeah, fair enough. She's being crazy.
But so the ship called the Obra Dinn sails in to port, and there are no living crew members. So you, as a insurance broker, have to go on to the ship and decide the fate. You have to figure out what happened so that you can file the proper paperwork.
It's like a mystery game almost.
Yes.
Oh, I'm all about that. Mystery games are my thing.
And I've purposely not played it so that we can do that.
Oh, that's dope. Dude, that's...
Yeah, because this is one of those. I hate to say it. It's kind of like Undertale, where you can play it fresh one time, but once you've completed it, it's really hard to pick it up again because it hits all the same notes.
That's fair. What else? Speaking of... hold on. Call of Duty is definitely coming out. Call of Duty Modern Warfare. So I've seen really mixed reviews for this, and I'm the type of person. All my friends were gonna pre-order it, and they're like, "Oh, never mind. I'm not gonna pre-order it," kind of thing. Get down, dog. Sorry, dog's getting in the way. I know.
What the hell kind of name is Dog?
Oh God.
How'd a muppet like you get through? That's right.
Sorry, dog had to play fetch. No, but there's really mixed reviews for Modern Warfare. I'm the ground war game mode. I think is what people are just hating because it's 32 people, 32 on 32, like wide open battlefield style map with kill streaks. People are like, I don't want to kill streaks if there's 32 people. Honestly, with that many people on the map, you should easily get killed a ton. So you can't really get the kill streaks unless you're just camping. And that, it has the same kind of. I think it's made by the same people who made Battlefield, right, or something like that. Or I don't remember who makes it, but I know that. I know that people are kind of. I'm game for it. I always buy Call of Duty, so it's to me it's a go-to thing.
Let me ask you this: are they rebooting the Modern Warfare series with this, or because I saw Captain Price?
Captain Price is back,
and his glorious mustache.
Oh, dude, mustache, absolutely. I don't know, to be honest. There's new campaign.
Because I hate to say it, but the main reason why I bought Call of Duty games was just to play the campaign. I like the single player.
I'm me, I'm a multiplayer, but it's gonna be cross-platform compatible. So literally, you playing on PC versus me playing on Xbox can play together.
Which will be nice.
So enough about Call of Duty though, because no one wants to talk about Call of Duty. Oh, Medieval.
Ooh, Harvest Moon Mad Dash.
All right, now you just take a new favorite and jump off a bridge. No,
Okay, Harvest Moon isn't that bad.
I had it on Game Boy Advance. I think it was good on Game Boy Advance. But let's talk about the game after Call of Duty though. Medieval. Medieval. Did you ever play Medieval? Medieval is a great game. Like
I have actually never heard of this.
Medieval, I saw my friends play it on the PlayStation back a long time ago. My best friend Zach didn't have it, but we had we had a bunch of games.
Oh, it's a re-release.
They redid it, yeah. But I don't have a PlayStation, but this might be the reason I buy a PlayStation 4. I mean, I don't really want a PlayStation 4 because I used to have one and I sold it, so So I mean, Medieval looks fun. I have a friend, Ball. He's gonna play with me on it probably, and that's gonna be. I mean, I'm hyped for that.
So, what is the premise of the game?
It's a storyline game based on, I don't know. I don't honestly. I played when I was younger, so I don't really know.
Huh. And it's only on PlayStation.
Only on PlayStation. It was originally on PlayStation. I thought it was on.
Well, I mean, oddly enough, maybe. Well, okay, so it must be a PlayStation exclusive. Sony's actually starting to play nice with everybody.
Well, I mean, the thing about Crash Team Racing, Nitro Fueled, that's a game that was only for PlayStation, and they made it for Xbox as well. And I love that game. All the stuff they do in that game, I mean, I'm having fun with it. It just makes it more fun for people to play. I mean, I put videos on my channel all the time about it because I love it so much. But enough about that. And Medieval's alright. But just for funsies, because I know that there's a couple people that are going to listen to this podcast. Super Monkey Ball, what's it called? Super Monkey Ball Banana Blitz HD coming out for the PlayStation 4 and Xbox One and the Switch and the PC. Oh man, Super Monkey Balls. If you haven't played it on the GameCube, you're missing out with your life. It's probably one of the most stupid party games ever, but it's really fun because you're a monkey in a ball trying to collect bananas. How is that not fun? It's just like Donkey Kong, but more childish.
I think I played that on the Game Boy once.
Probably. I think they had it on the Game Boy too, but, you know. So, what else? Let me see. There's a couple more games coming out. I'm looking at, let's see. No one cares about Just Dance. Mario and Sonic at the Olympic Games, Tokyo 2020. That's going to be... Hopefully they don't screw that one up.
Another Need for Speed.
That's always fun. Pokemon Sword and Shield coming out. A lot of people have been complaining. I'm getting both games. That's going to be something that people just don't like because they're not adding the full national dex in the game. So not all 800 and something Pokemon are going to be in the game.
Aww.
That's what I'm saying. People are getting mad. Now, there's some great Pokemon that are coming out. Farfetch'd has a new version of itself, just a different version when the area is at. The new sprites from the new Pokemon are great. They haven't seen anything I really hated yet. There's some stupid ones in there, but nothing really dumb.
Here's my thing. Okay, so Pokemon is turning into like Call of Duty or anything that 2K releases, where it's like new game, or I guess new layout, but it's pretty much the same game you're buying every year. I feel like Pokemon could do well by taking a year or two off and kind of getting themselves together, because I mean they've run out of animals. Now they're naming stuff after like furniture. I know that was like 2016.
That's
but I mean,
pretty dumb. Yeah,
it's getting a little ridiculous. So I mean, why not cut the roster? Instead of coming up with a new roster, maybe do a reboot of the franchise and have all what'd you say, 800 something
I think
Pokemon?
it's like 817 or 20 something. I don't even know.
Yeah, all 6 or 7 gens
in one game.
And do
make it big so it's like hard to.
I hate to say this, but open world. I know that open world is
the newest
is overdone, but I feel like Pokemon could work because the whole thing is gotta catch them all. So you throw your player in a super massive sandbox and you're like, here, don't die. Because, I mean, the whole point of the game is to capture Pokemon and go defeat the Final Four, or the Elite Four.
Right. I agree. I think they're trying to do that slow but surely throughout the games. There's some word about them remaking Pokemon Diamond and Pearl. I'm kind of hyped for that, but it's only going to be for the Switch. Like, if you're going to remake it, make it for the 3DS. I know they said they're going to quit making Pokemon games for the 3DS, but you can't. People like me who play it all the time, like, I think I played Pokemon Soul Silver and Heart Gold since I got it probably like 8 or 9
Well,
times through, just restarting it and trading over.
That's a good point because Pokemon has always thrived on Nintendo's mobile platforms.
Yeah, not the console platform. I mean, Pokemon Stadium was great for the 64, like Coliseum for the GameCube.
But you're not going to be sitting in your living room playing
Switch.
playing Pokemon on the Wii or the God forbid the Wii U.
Yeah, I mean, I played it on the Switch. I have Pokemon Let's Go Eevee, Let's Go Pikachu, but it's not. It's a kids game. They made it more kid friendly. I'd rather than make it hard, like the old games used to be. Like Pokemon Yellow, Blue, and Red. When you first got that thing, tell me that game wasn't hard. Pikachu not being on a Thundershock, an Onix. Tell me that didn't piss you off when you're younger.
I know I got Pokemon Blue when I was 2 or 3. I had the original Game Boy, and I actually never beat the game. I got 2 or 3 of the Final 4 defeated when I was like 16. Yeah, it took me that long to kind of figure out how to play. And still never beat it. I will say I am pretty, speaking of, since we're talking about new games coming out, Doom Eternal.
Oh yeah, that's true. Doom Eternal is coming out. That's I haven't seen much on that. I've watched
Apparently
a couple
in
things.
November. I mean, I'm purposely keeping myself ignorant because I don't want to spoil it.
Right. I mean, I'm looking forward to Sniper Ghost Warrior contracts.
Ugh.
I don't know what that's going to be like. I mean, look, I played the Sniper Ghost Warrior series. I like those games.
I'm glad that somebody did because I tried to play the first one, and
Stealth.
the whole point of the game is be stealthy. Well, in the first mission, it's like, shoot this guy before he leaves, and it's like, you try to shoot him, and then the entire compound knew where you were at, and there was no way to finish stealthing it. It's like, I don't know. I just feel like it was bad design all the way through.
That's fair. Also coming out right before that is Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order. They showed something. I think it's E3 or PAX, or I think it's E3. They showed it. Oh my god! Like, I didn't have the Star Wars game when the Star Wars The Force Unleashed. That game was okay. It was great. It was better on. I think it was better on the PSP than it was anything else. But the Jedi: The Fallen Order. I pre-ordered it. I'm gonna record it. It looks fun. I'm looking forward to forcibly choking someone to death and then cutting them in half. And that sounds bad, but hey. I think the last game that I think I'm really excited for is Civ 6 is coming out, and goddamn, God forbid I could play the shit out of Civ 6. Civ 5's on the computer, so
Civ 6 has been out. Wait, what? Did I miss something?
no, this is Civ 6. Civ 6. That's V and 1 is 6, bud. Right? Yeah. Civ 5's been out, not Civ 6.
Yeah, I mean, I've owned Civ 5 for years.
Yeah, Civ 6 is coming out finally.
Civ 6 has been out.
I don't know. Looks like it's coming out for everything. Looks like, I don't know.
Okay, I'm gonna have to
So I don't know.
fact check that.
Those are some of the games I think that we most forward to. So I'm not worried about it. So so let's jump topics for a minute. We're gonna talk about we've been going at this for a while. I'm not really worried about any new games that are coming out right now. We got a long way to go for.
There's anything else we need to worry about?
Nah, not really. So I guess I'm gonna let Larry. I guess we're both gonna talk about it, but I feel like I talked a lot about the games. I feel like I'm gonna let Larry talk a little more. Since we're building a channel, we already had a channel originally. We had to rebrand it and rename it because we weren't doing squat with it. We've both been busy with our work. Hopefully, we're gonna set up a time. We've been saving some funds. Well, I've been saving some funds. He really hasn't, but we're trying to get him a console so we can play some console games together. So just give him a rundown of our channel plans for our new channel. I mean, I'm gonna.
Well, this sounds bad, but what did we call it?
To be honest, I don't even remember. What do we call it?
Oh my god, Bold Strike Gaming.
Bold Strike Gaming, yeah.
My mind is mush. So yeah, our plan is to start pumping out content here semi-regularly once we can standardize our equipment. The Cap has no PC, where I mostly play PC.
Okay, I have a PC. It's just not higher powered like yours.
What? I mean, that's what I'm saying. And on the flip side, I don't have an Xbox One. I have a 360, but my God, it's like trying to bring the dead back to life to play anything on it. And they're not supporting 360 anymore, if I recall. But
Yeah, I think 360's done.
but yeah, we're planning on starting to producing some content. Obviously, our podcast, and doing some other things here and there. I know the Cavs mostly going to be doing Xbox related stuff.
We'll do some PC stuff. Like we'll do Minecraft on the PC. We'll do.
And if we can ever make up our mind what we want to do with Minecraft.
Yeah, we keep doing different stuff, and then we record one episode, and we're like, I don't know how I feel about that. Then we do anything. We're gonna do Minecraft. We're gonna do. Okay, so I know that for a fact, and I'm trying to think what a.
Did you have a stroke?
I feel like I did. We're gonna do Minecraft. So that's one series.
Are you numb on half of?
We're doing Call of Duty
on the left side of your body.
We're doing new Call of Duty multiplayer stuff, right?
Yeah, I'm actually interested to see about getting back into Call of Duty because it's been years since I bought any of the games.
Well, you can also
There's been a ton that have come out.
Well, also you can record the campaign by yourself and do like your own walkthrough of the campaign, or you can play through the campaign and then do a walkthrough of the campaign after.
I mean, I could.
That'd be good. Could be good content. We're gonna do something. I can't believe I'm saying this. We're actually gonna do something with Madden. It's a secret right now, but we're doing something with Madden. It's gonna be a lot of trial and error
and tomfoolery.
I think we're gonna do a lot of letting Larry get better at the game before we do anything with it, because I'm a sports person, he's not. But we're gonna do a little football challenge stuff. We're gonna do. I think what we're gonna do. We'll do Sunday Showdowns. We'll call it Sunday Showdown. Sunday Showdown. Super Bowl Showdown or something like that. I think.
Now let me be clear. I'm not the biggest fan of football, just because
sports ball.
I mean, I've never really been a big sports fan, and then something like that's totally oversaturated. It just kills me. But I mean, I think when it comes to sports, I'd rather play it than watch it. So maybe that'll be the game changer for me.
Yeah, I think that's gonna help. What else do we think we're gonna do? Call of Duty. We're gonna do some Dead by Daylight, either on the PC or on console, depending. I play a lot on console, and I think it's really fun. It's a lot of jump scares. If you play Toxic, it's if you have. So he's already laughing about that. I think that's gonna be fun. We're gonna do something else though. I feel like it's one of the game. We're gonna try Soul Link.
We're gonna try it.
We're gonna try Pokemon Soul Link. I'm gonna find some emulators. Wait, I have an emulator in ROMs. I just need to find him the emulator in ROMs.
If Nintendo doesn't kick down our door and kidnap us and black bag us in the middle of the night.
Yeah, we're gonna try that. I hope that's gonna work. We're gonna have to find someone who's gonna edit that, because I'm trying to put both perspectives side by side. We're gonna try that. If it doesn't work, it's fine. I'm gonna do a Nuzlocke. I'm gonna do a co-op Nuzlocke where me and Larry I play it, or Larry plays it on an episode. We take turns, and walk through, catch stuff. We'll lay on the rules and everything. What else?
I've got quite a few games that are out of Chase's comfort zone that I'm interested to see how he plays.
Yeah,
let me ask you this: have you ever played the game Soma?
I heard of it. I never played it.
It's going all right. So get your painkillers ready, because it's gonna make your head hurt.
Oh God! Portal made my head hurt. Don't make me my head hurt. Come on.
This is more like existential dread.
Oh God! Don't tell me that. God, I hate you.
Let's just put it this way: the game makes you think about what makes you, you, and at what point do you stop being you. It's some real 5D chess kind of stuff.
Yeah, I think it is too. So, but we'll see what happens. No, it's fine. I think we've got enough stuff to do.
Also, planning on doing some of the Jackbox games. Those party games are
that's fun.
Extremely hilarious.
In fact, that we don't have to be. I can be on my phone. He can be on his computer, and we can do that. That's gonna be something great. We can get people involved, people want to play, even for fun. We'll record it just for funsies, because I mean, I played the other day with you. We put one up, and I was terrible. I do not know what I was doing. We were trying to guess the percentage of something, and I was bad. Thought I was pretty decent at math,
but they're party games. They're more so about having fun rather than winning or losing.
Right. So,
and most of it's useless trivia anyway.
Facts. So all right. So that's gonna be our channel plans from now. Bold Strike Gaming will if you want to subscribe, we have we're putting stuff up. So hopefully starting soon. I mean, obviously my channel's gonna have stuff on it. I run my own separate channel for my own fun stuff. My friends will play with me in Call of Duty, stuff like that. So let's talk about
Let's talk about the Epic Games Store.
Oh my God, Epic Games. Let's talk specifically what Epic Games has done with Fortnite. Oh my God, Fortnite is blown up. Since I played it a lot. I mean, I played it for the first time probably in 3 months.
Something like that.
Something like that.
I've played a total of 3 times
with me, just to practice for fun. Fortnite, I am. Fortnite has changed so much. We played a bunch of Fortnite when we first started, and I played it when it first came out, and I had loads of fun with it. I was actually getting kills. I was doing great, and then the game's changed. The battle pass is great. Fortnite makes a ton of money on people who buy the battle pass, and you can earn the battle pass by playing. I think they should give everyone the battle pass for free. I think it'd be easier and make it fun, because then people are forced to spend money in the microtransactions in the store. I spend money on that stuff sometimes. I did. I bought skins and guns, which I mean, I don't play Fortnite that much, but I still wanted to do it. It's great. The mechs, people complain about the mechs so much. The mech was really overpowered. I've yet to see a mech in the game when I've played, but then again, this updated twice since the mechs come out, and I've played it after those updates, and I've seen where the mechs have dropped, but I haven't seen a mech. I played the other day, and I won my first squads game I played. God, that's probably the first game I've won probably in 8 months, and I played with a bunch of rando guys, and I think I died. At the end of the game, it was 2 of my teammates, and they won some random guys, and we added each other and we kept playing. We got close to a duos win, got 3rd or 4th place in a couple of duos. It's fun. Epic just needs to chill on the microtransactions. I get that Ninja has moved to Mixer now from Twitch, and all those streamers use my code, Tim the Tapman or Courage JD or Nick Mercs or whatever for stuff in the store. But think of all the small creators who don't get to do that. Epic needs to chill and just support those people who make the videos and make that stuff. I just think that Epic's gone out the butt, or excuse me, out the ass. What am I going to say it? With that, I mean, I don't know how much you have to say about that. I have more to say than you do, but go ahead. Tell me what you think.
I don't know. Me personally, I'm not the biggest fan of Fortnite, just because it blew up with extremely young children. I don't know. I find that obnoxious, where it's something that... I'm not saying that kids don't have their games. It's more so it got blown completely out of proportion, and that initially turned me off to it. The few times that we played, I almost walked into it planning on not having fun. And it was kind of and it's me personally, it's objective. I don't like Battle Royale games. While we were playing, however, it was tolerable and enjoyable. Now, was it... And it wasn't exactly you land and get shot in the face. It's not like Call of Duty when you're playing with people who are just, that's all they do.
Yeah, that's fair. They beat off Call of Duty, basically. I mean, I can attest to that.
But, I really don't know how to feel about Epic right now, because they are, yes, shaking up the games industry itself, but on the flip side, they're very cutthroat and ruthless about what games go where, and kind of stealing the concept of exclusives out from under people. For example, Borderlands 3. I'm actually very excited about that game.
It's already out.
Not on Steam.
Okay, not on Steam. Very fair.
So, this is just me. I don't want to spend money on the Epic Store because I've invested in Steam. And it kind of sucks that, Borderlands 3 was on Steam, but now it's not because Epic offered them a deal. What made me furious and kind of turned me off to the Epic Store, or spending money on the Epic Store, let me say that, was when the final season of Telltale's The Walking Dead got moved over to the Epic Store. And if you hadn't already invested in it, you didn't get it on Steam. Well, I've got 3/4 of the collection on Steam. That makes me upset that I can't have everything in one place. I mean, and it's a pain because now I think on my computer I have Steam, Uplay, Battle.net, Origin, and Epic. There's 5. I have 5 game launchers, and I don't know what's where. It's irritating. Now, if there was some way that you could transfer licenses from one launcher to another, maybe I might get into that. Now, I will say this. I've gotten like $200 worth of free games from the Epic Store, from all these free deals that they're running. I do like that. Yeah, they're older games like the Arkham Knight trilogy. I've never played that, so I'm planning on streaming that. Because I've heard it's really good, and I'm not a big superhero fan.
That's fair.
But I've heard that the developers did a really good job with the Arkham trilogy. And it's got, like, the original Batman the Animated Series voice actor, so Mark Hamill's Joker, the iconic voice for Joker. I'm really a big fan of that. But, I don't know, I'm kind of half and half with Epic right now. It's great that they are shaking up the games market.
Mm-hmm.
And they're trying to contact Gabe at Valve and say, hey, if you'll offer your game publishers or your game developers a better revenue cut, instead of 70-30, like 85-15 or whatever it was, we'll stop being so aggressive with our exclusive deals.
Yeah.
And I guess I can respect that, but it just kind of, I don't know. I don't like the multiple launchers. And I know that seems petty, but it's like,
No. It's not petty.
I mean, that's kind of like how technology is going now, where everything is a streaming service. I mean, it used to be like Netflix and Amazon Prime. That was it.
Right.
And now, I mean, there's all these different companies. I think NBC is launching their own streaming service.
Yeah, they are.
Yeah.
They have their own. They have a NBC Gold Sports and everything too already.
It's called Peacock.
Yeah, Peacock. Yeah.
And the main thing that they're using to draw people over is The Office. Apparently, that's like
They're taking it off Netflix, and I think next in the spring, in March, I think.
Yeah, so it's ridiculous. I mean, just because people want more money, it's... Now, again, if there's a way that you can consolidate it, I wouldn't have a problem with it. Like, if I could buy games and transfer them all to Steam and not have to have the Epic Store, that'd be awesome. Or like
I
some one big marketplace or something where it shows like, oh, Epic's running a sale right now, Steam's offering this for free, whatever. I mean, maybe like the Humble Bundle.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, like where they're just like, hey, we've curated this and we're giving this game away for free this week. I've gotten 1 or 2 games off of the Humble Store for free. I mean, that's pretty nice.
Humble. Be humble.
Be humble, stay humble.
That's right.
And the best part is they donate most of their revenue to charity.
That's very fair. They do. So let me let's see here. Larry's to step outside. He's got a phone call going on. I'm gonna see here. I'm gonna piggyback on what he actually just said. Yeah, if you will give me 1 second, we're having a little technical difficulties here. I'm back. Sorry, a little bit of mic issues. Speaking of Epic and Fortnite, let's talk about the progression of battle royale games. Since we had, let's see, Fortnite came out, well, PUBG, Fortnite, and they had a big squall, or squall, how do I say that, about who was the better game. Then Call of Duty did it, and they had, Blackout, and Blackout's done great. My friends and I love Blackout. I'm great at Blackout. It's just, it hurts me that Blackout has become the standard for Call of Duty. I mean, yeah, they had the Pro League, and there's a lot of teams that aren't getting pro teams anymore. Optics not having can't afford a Call of Duty team this year. A lot of those players go to NRG and different teams. Shout out to NRG. 100 Thieves is breaking up their Call of Duty team, which sucks because I'm a big 100 Thieves fan. Shout out to Nate Shot. But I think that just the Blackout and Fortnite so
Oh yeah.
oh, Larry's back. Talking about Fortnite and PUBG and Blackout being the thing of the progression of Battle Royale, since you had to step outside and take that call. You know,
That was my FBI agent.
were you online doing something illegal again? He was watching you.
No,
Okay.
we share coupons, and everybody's like, oh, you got to tape up your webcam. Don't let your FBI agent see what you're doing.
But he likes your coupons.
It's like, bruh, why fight the power when you can embrace the power?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
He's really nice. He's from like Kansas. Not a lot going on there, so he
Oh.
got a job. Agent Buckley.
Oh my God, Agent Buckley. That's a great name.
Is his code name?
Codename Agent Buckley. The buck stops here.
Yeah.
Um,
The buck stops here. That's. Did you catch that? Yeah, I think he got.
I think you got it. I think he heard you. No, but the progression of from PUBG to Fortnite, and then going into it about, oh, you copied my game, no. Microtransactions
Quit being butthurt. I mean, let me say this. When it came to first-person shooters, oh, you copied Call of Duty. You copied Battlefield. Yeah, well, Doom and Quake were the first ones to do it, so
That's
bite
true.
me.
That's true. And now Blackout and Call of Duty, though, that first-person shooter, yeah, I know PUBG can go back and forth, but first-person shooter for Call of Duty made it just take the cake, I think, and it's just they've gone so much into that, and they changed the map. I played the other day numerous games, didn't win any, but it was still fun. The fact of that, if you're good at Call of Duty and first-person shooter, you can do that.
Is Blackout first person?
It is. Blackout is first person.
Oh, wait, it's PUBG first person.
It can't. You can switch back and forth while you're playing.
Ow.
Button clicking. It's dumb. I don't like PUBG. I have a lot of friends who play PUBG and they're really good at it. But I like Fortnite better than PUBG, but I like Blackout better than both of those. So enough about the battle royale games. I get that can cause. I can go on all day about battle royale games, and no one's gonna like that thing. So let's get into our last topic. This is a fun topic, and I think it's just fun because you can take it 8 different ways, and everyone's opinion's valid. And the topic is video games as an influence on children. Let me tell you something right now. People can say, oh, the school shooting started because somebody played a violent video game such as Call of Duty, or no. Or see, and it's all valid. It's all valid opinion. You're entitled to your own opinion. But honestly, video games. I play video games since I was.
On the opposite side of that coin, opinions are like buttholes. Everyone has one, and they all stink.
Facts. That's true. Everyone has a butthole. It stinks. Unless you pressure wash it. That might hurt though.
Then you have nothing to worry about because you'll shred your insides and you'll be dead.
Facts. So I think that video games is a big influence on children. I mean, I played video games from when I was 4. First ever game was I had a Game Boy Color with Pokemon Yellow, and I got an N64 the year after that. It's been a big influence on me. I'm an only child, and that's how I keep myself entertained when my girlfriend's not home. She's out when she's out working, and I'm not working. And I'm bored.
Is that the only way you keep yourself
That's the only way I
entertained?
keep myself entertained. And you can sit there and act like I beat off, but I don't. And that's a good try, though.
Hey, look, that's not where I was going. I mean, because she yells at you about the dishes all the time.
I clean the dishes. See all those dishes over there? Yeah, see, those dishes are clean. Hashtag clean dishes. I haven't really put the laundry up yet, but that's all right. She can deal with that. She'll be home soon. She might hop in this podcast with us.
Baby steps. Baby steps.
Yeah, I'm trying to get her to leave me. I'm trying not to get her to leave me. Let me clarify. No, I think video games is a huge influence. What do you think?
Well, I feel like everything in moderation is a good answer. Like with video games, they can be used as a useful tool. Like if you're practicing motor skills,
Right.
um, like Minecraft. Say what you want, but
Minecraft is garbage. I hate it. I'm just kidding. I love it.
I read something that there were some schools that were using Minecraft as like, because it's a creativity sandbox. They were having their students who had Minecraft accounts go in and do stuff, and they, I saw something where some kid submitted like a class project that he did in Minecraft and got an A for it. I'm like, oh crap! All right, good for you. Um, I mean, it's motor skills. It's keeping your brain busy versus like a kid sitting in front of a television and just watching daytime TV. Your brain goes into like idle. You know what I'm saying? Like, lights are on, nobody's home, elevator music type thing. Because all you're doing is inputting.
Right.
It's low effort. Versus with a video game, there can be a lot of split second, high level thinking decisions that have to be made. Far Cry 3, do I take the loud option and just blow the crap out of this outpost?
Yes.
Or do I take the sneaky beaky option and go in and take out all the bad guys and then liberate the outpost and then get the extra points so I can upgrade my slings to carry one more gun because
More guns is better.
topical. But and it's not just violent video games either. There are a lot of good puzzle games, like we were talking about with the Return of the Obra Dinn. It's a puzzle mystery game that you have to figure out what happened to the crew of the ship. There's no violence, first-person violence indicated. It's all mystery stuff, like the Sherlock games. Apparently their developer is in kind of a weird state of limbo right now. But it's all mystery solving. There's one game that I play. It's Picross. It's called Pictopix, and you have to make pictures by filling in blocks by doing like logic puzzles. Or one of my favorites is Mini Metro, where you have to like do a simplified version of a city metro from around the world, like Paris or New York or something, and you have to connect the trains and make everything work and try to get a high score. So it's good problem solving, and I think that, at least me personally, I believe that I benefit from playing smart games like that. It's games that make you think. And like we were discussing about Soma with the existential dread, it's a game that after I finished playing it, I have actually played through it twice, and the first time after I finished the game, for a week, I was just like, you could have mistaken me for a philosophy student. I would just sit around my house and just think like, wow, that's deep.
It is. You're not
So
wrong.
I mean,
It's a big influence. I mean, I think it's that influence that, we grew up. You were born, what, 1990? What year were you born? I was born in 94. You were born in 92?
mm-hmm.
I mean, we grew up with those games that influenced us. I mean, we're seeing all of the changes and the new upgrade. Like I talked today about Crash Team Racing. I showed you the video of all the old Crash Team Racing. You're like, God, the graphics suck. I'm like, yeah, the new game is so much better graphics-wise.
But when you told me it was on PS1, it's like, oh, well, I mean, at the time, that was cutting edge. I remember seeing Resident Evil 1.
I think that 60 and 64 had better graphics than the PlayStation 1 did. Because of Mario games.
I mean, you're right. I could.
They were more bubbled and graphic to a kid's version, but PlayStation had that squared off cube look almost. But hey, that's life, and
and that was the early version of 3D.
So but I think that's everything for today on our for the Lazy Lounge podcast. Larry, you got anything to say before we hit the deck on this one? Anything?
I mean, it's fun to just sit here and talk for a few minutes.
Yeah, I
It's
think
interesting and intellectual. Not everything has to be about shooty shooty bang bang.
I agree. I think that's the way to put it. Well, everyone, I got nothing else to say. Just make sure you look check out both the channels, Bolt Strike Gaming and Fanatics, and we'll see you guys next time. Larry, anything to say?
Bye.
Bye.